Right, hello everybody. Yeah, we're just going to start a game on Dark Cloud now. It's a game that I had when I was a kid. It's all nice and sparkly on the nice new screen now. It's not on the full screen, but it's big enough. So yeah, I really like this game. I never completed it, so I didn't really know what I was doing when I was that age. But yeah, I did have a saved game on it, but I lost it. So I'm just going to start a new game on this now. Actually, just 1 second. I'll just get out of this. Okay, come on. Start button. Okay. All right then. PS2 games. So Dark Cloud. There was Dark Chronicle, the second one as well, which is also called Dark Cloud 2 in America. So I'm just going to start a game on this now. The book was found in some old ruins. All the scholars who decoded it, what does that say? Decoded it, puzzled over the mystery of the book. A world with 2 moons illuminating the sky. The many dazzling adventures of a young boy. But whether or not this is the true story, do you believe in the story of the story woven in the book? Maybe it's a fantasy that existed only in a boy's heart. Let me tell you this story this ancient book tells of a magical and magnificent fairy tale. I'm the hero of this wondrous tale, whose name is... Oh look, see if it's Tone, yeah, see if it's Tone, it's his name. Side, yes. Looks quite nice. I think the HDR is really helping with this game. I put it at 4-4. this looks great. This is why I want something bad's happened. Men blinded by greed have revived the Dark Genie. This Dark Genie is terribly powerful. Its power is so great that it could destroy the entire world. You saw it, your own village being destroyed right before your eyes. Not just the village, but not just the village, in a flash, many villages and towns were destroyed. In one night, half your world was annihilated. Be the men from the east perform the resurrection ceremony, probably thinking to use its black demon power for war without realising how frightening it is. It is darkness, pure darkness itself. Long ago, this so-called Dark Genie almost destroyed the entire world. Its malevolence is so great. The bad thing is that it has the same type of magical power as us, spirits. Unfortunately, we aren't powerful enough to destroy it. Young man, I see that you have a strong will that could withstand the evil power, and also a clear, kind heart. You must be able to fight against the darkness it generates. I decide to stake our fate on you. Let me bless you with power. There, surprised, that's called Atlamia. You're very funny word. Atlamia. It's a stone with a magical power. Oh, don't look that way, boy. I'll explain now. It might get too bright for eyes for a moment. Do you know where this is? This is no simple empty lot. This was your village. But do not lose heart. As long as you have that stone, you can return it to its original form. See, just before the village was destroyed by that genie, I saved the buildings and people, sealing them into spheres called Atla. It seems those Atla were scattered all around by tremendous magical power. They were probably blown to different places around the world. It probably thinks everything is destroyed. You must restore the world before it realises what happened. Absorb that which I sealed in Atla, using the Atlamilia, and bring them back. Then you'll be able to restore the world to its original form. You may even be able to create an even better world than before. You don't seem to understand anything I'm saying. Oh well, I'll give you another lesson when you acquire some Atla. So long. This is basically a dungeon crawling game. It's not just that. It's a little village building game. You basically go from town to town. Well, it's town by town. You go from one town, then the next place, then the next place, then the next place. And what you do is, Tone, can you hear them? You should be able to hear them. Voices in the wind, voices in the trees, voices in the animals, and voices of earth. They are calling for your help. Tone, you'll probably meet and say goodbye to many people. In talking to these people, you may receive clues to defeating the darkness. Look for them. Now, Tone, your adventure will begin. First, go to the village chief's house. He'll show you where to go next. When you go in dungeons, fighting all the enemies, and collecting stuff. Collecting stuff for the village, villagers, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what's nice. Just going to check the controls. save it. Save. Right, how do I check the buttons? Around for now. Oh, this is absolutely fantastic. Bloody hell, it's a PS2 game. Ah, Tone, you're alive. Seems like we're the only ones in the village that survived. This is the mayor. We never dreamt this would happen. One night our village is gone. Can you believe this, Tone? I feel so helpless. I, the mayor of the village, who can't do anything about it. What am I supposed to do now? Oh no. I guess the only thing we can do is get help from the guardian of the known village, Dran. Dran will not abandon us, he'll help us for sure. I have a favour to ask, Tone. Go to the Divine Beast Cave and tell Dran what happened. Divine Beast Cave is the cave outside towards your right hand side. You've probably seen it before. I may be imagining things, but I sense something has changed about the cave. Be careful. This is the cave key. Cave key acquired. I put the things you might need in your bag for you. Don't get carried away. If you get in trouble in there, come back here. I'll get you more supplies. Good luck. Nice one, got one then. Quickly acquired. Just for fishing. Oh yeah, you have to look after your water and everything in this game, and you have to stay hydrated and help and use food for your health and keep your. It's actually not the most simple. It's not the simplest game there is. Fairly simple compared to some RPGs, but I mean, it's not entirely simple. It's not entirely, and I think when a sword breaks, it just breaks. So you really do need to keep on top of your, apart from the dagger. So you really do need to keep on top of your repair powder. So I'll tell you what, I might actually just work on making my dagger really good. Because otherwise the weapon just breaks. The character's original weapon, their weapons don't break, but all of the weapons will break if they're not repaired in time once you're using them, no matter how good they are. It's for real this time, Tone. From here on, you'll be put to the true test. First conquer this wretched divine beast cave and find Dran's lair. That's your first goal. Since you're a beginner, I'll give you a lesson on how to fight in the dungeon. Gate key. First advance to the next floor in a dungeon. Acquire the gate key for the door leading to the next floor. Each dungeon has a different gate key. The Divine Beast Cave. Dran's Crest will be the gate key. Gate key is almost always carried by a monster in the dungeon. You must defeat the monsters to acquire the gate key. Since you can't tell which one has the key, you must have to defeat them all one by one. I think these dungeons are actually procedurally generated as well. Next I'll tell you about how to return to the ground level rather than advancing to the floor below. Return to the ground level and mind connect with me. In other words, speak with your mind. When you do this, I will transport you to your body to the ground level. Just select leave dungeon from the main menu. But beware, if there are monsters left on the floor, the mind will be blocked by their evil energies. In such cases, use the item escape powder to get out on your own. I tend to actually leave every level I go on and just go and just use what I've got to. So every level so when you go down a floor, it gives you an option to leave the dungeon, and then I just leave the dungeon and go and I play quite safely and just go and do some of the town, and then go back down to the next floor, go back up, do some of the town, go back, and that's how I play. No Long Village Chief has lots. The No Lost Village Chief has lots of it, so be sure to get before you go. You can always mind connect with me when you go through the gate to the next floor of the dungeon. When you re-enter the dungeon, you can start at the next level, so you don't have to worry about losing progress. Weapon. Next, it's on to weapons. Be aware that weapons are breakable. The more you use a weapon, the more it wears, and finally it breaks. Broken weapons will disappear. See, they just disappear. You can't do anything about it. To prevent weapons from breaking, use the item repair powder. It will restore their WHP. The longer you use a weapon by repairing, the more magic it absorbs from monsters and thus becomes stronger. It says that when a weapon reaches its full strength, it can change it to a more powerful form. Keep that in mind. Oh, I cast a spell on that dagger you have, so it'll never disappear. All new weapons you'll get during the quest will disappear once they break, so be careful. Don't waste your hard work by letting a weapon break and disappear. Finally, the important stuff, the sphere, Axla, where I protected and sealed the fragments of the world. If you see an Axla, don't hesitate to touch it. You can absorb the contents of the Axla in Armatilla by touching it. When you return to the surface, you will be able to begin resembling these fragments of the world. Today's lesson run out running a little long. That's it for lecture today. Now Tone, show me your true ability in this quest. That's what all these dungeons look like then. Right, I'm just going to support. Right. How do I check the options? Try and go. Options. Go smooth round. X is that. So let's move to that. focus the camera. I think it's square to use an item. Right, I'm just going to... What's my phone on? Here it is. So I'm just going to play my controller a minute. I think it's L1 to lock on, so... Right, so let's just go and fight an enemy. Might not bother with it too much. I can lock on to these, I'm not really... I've got the map now. Fence wide. So how do I lock on to them? How do I get into my inventory? Triangle, item. I know if you have some repair powder in your active item slot. I think it's a different type of repair powder that you can put straight into your active item slot, and it just repairs automatically for you if that happens. So R1, my sword, fairly default weapon. There's my defense right there. Defense power, eating favourite food increases it. Drop item here when you weapon. Okay. Now we have a health gauge. We have a these water springs also do your health up as well. I didn't realise that. And things like bread and stuff like that do up your health, and then water does up your water level, and then you've got to repair your weapon. And that one there on the sword, that sword there is the weapons HP. And that's pretty much it, and there's more characters throughout the game as you carry on. And attachment is you can attach things to your weapon. It does get a little bit more advanced later as you carry on. It's all fairly straightforward though. Just check the rest. Weapon. Or you can just go into your weapon and just repair it here, which is quite nice. Weapons level up as you go and you can do different things with them. I use power up, power on as well. Power up, powder, sorry. Customise a weapon, you can add attachments to it. You've got, so the one's got wind, you can add attachments to it so it does different things. It's got so fire and also do it against different types of enemies. Those are all the different types of enemies there, different types and what it's good against. There's all its attack, speed, endurance, attack, power, that kind of stuff. And going to do one thing. Change just one of my buttons. I'll just have action square. That's it. Okay. What? No, I think this controller is far too advanced for this game. So R1 there. That's wrong. I've got L1 and R1 there. Exactly. That looks so that was there. Square, circle, triangle. Alright, that's fine, no worries. Just work out to lock on, just work out to lock on the buttons. That's about it, really. like that. I'll go over here next. Oh wait, I don't think that's going to work. Oh, it's circle to circle to that. Nice. Right, so circle to lock onto an enemy. Doesn't tell you the buttons. It's that hard, doesn't it? Tell you the buttons. Did I get this key yet? No, I've got it yet. I'll do that in a bit. So I won't do that now. So I think there might be a secret. There might be a secret route up there. Get some stuff. Dagger won't break, but basically, if it it's basically it's the dagger up thing, or do a sword up and then attach it to your dagger or something like that. You can do that. Like that. See? Right, and this will lead just like we can do it. You need oil to use these trams. And that'll go to a harder area where you can quickly go and pick up a load of really nice items, like really nice like gems, all that kind of stuff to attach to your weapon. Always make sure you get everything before you leave the dungeon. There's no point coming back in. The green one's where you entered and the yellow one's where you leave. kill all the enemies as well, if you can. Well, there's the last one. Good job, I did kill him then. I've nearly run out of water now. That's why it's good to go back up out of the dungeon each time, because everything will basically replenish. Apart from maybe your next floor, leave dungeon temporarily. Back to Snowlong Village. Right, I'm going to leave the video there, everybody. I'll just wait till what happens here. Okay, but the stick keeps walking. Be still inside Atla. Release by touching the Atla. Left hand building people sucked in some to let them restore in their original form. That should bring them back to the ground level. You can arrange them as you wish. By going back and forth between the dungeon and ground level, you can restore the earth to its original form. That's your mission as one who granted the power of Amatilla. Let us move on. This may get a bit technical. If you wanted to place buildings, etc., press the select button while walking and go edit mode. Pressing select button again to return walking mode. In edit mode, you can reassemble buildings that have fallen apart and place them back on the ground. Seeing is believing. Try it yourself. You must be faster in listening to my lecture. Oh yes. And if you ever forget the things I teach you, use this. Oh, now it gives me the manual. It's a guide to using Amateur and other things. I wrote it for beginners like you. The manual can be selected from the main menu. Read it and read it really carefully. Okay, I'll leave it. Well, research from you. I'll be watching you. Right, so I'm going to leave the video there, everybody, and then we're going to get back and we'll do some building in the next video. That was the start of Dark Cloud. Just a fun little game to play. Used to play this game as a kid. Yeah, I really like it. So yeah, we're going to leave it there. Alright, cheers guys.